baseball fans with Andrew and Mike. I'm Mike McGuire, and today we are talking about the Cubs once again. Boys, what do you think about this Alfonzo Soriano blockbuster contract? Is that a good deal? And did it leave enough room for us to go out and get a starter?
I mean, when there seemingly is no limit to what you're going to spend, sure, there's room for anything, more than anything, more than everything.
Did the Max have a fucking yard sale or something?
It smacks of desperation, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You're guaranteeing this guy that much money, giving him his private suite. Sammy Sosa Part 2.
The Soriano deal is a little desperate to me. He's not the second coming. The guy struck out 161 times 2 years ago. He's never struck out less than 120 times in the last 6 years.
And you're going to put him in a new position in center field where he's going to be a butcher.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
This whole thing. This scenario really troubles me in center field. I mean, that's a tough position.
Yeah,
He
no,
struggled in
that's a
left.
shit
Everyone
outfield.
throws me the stupid, led the league in outfield assist at.
That's because everybody runs on him.
And because he was booting balls left and right, guys are trying to stretch singles into doubles. That's not a stat that impresses you. When Andre Dawson does that, okay, come talk to me. So I don't know. I mean, I'm excited by his signing only because I think that he gives them, something that you don't find in the major leagues. A big time hitter that can run
At the top of the order too.
Yeah. I wonder.
He does have
you know what,
on base average to go with all those strikeouts.
He
Oddly
does,
enough,
but
when he hits the ball, he hits it like he means.
He's kind of more of a run producer. I could see him batting 4.
Yeah, Henry
5
wants him
on.
to be one, but I think people are. We'll see. Once
He's
they
gonna bat one.
once they have everyone together, we'll see. I mean, they might find that there's a different combination.
Thankfully, we got him for a decade, so
Yeah.
plenty of chance to try different stuff
But
out.
you know what though? You're going to pay. Cubs are going to pay Soriano $17 million for 3 years, and they're going to pay him $9 million to play somewhere else for the last 6 years.
Trade him
For
to
the last
Texas
4
again.
years.
I mean, honestly, he'll have value at the end of his career as a DH. I'm actually not that worried. Frankly, the money, the money is. Everyone said leading into this offseason that it was going to be a bonanza.
I didn't know what that meant,
Everyone
but it's
said
been nuts.
And this is Mike Hampton, Darren Dreyfus that year.
It's been
all
embarrassing,
over
man.
again. But the bottom line,
Matt
baseball's
Suzaka
healthy.
money.
Well, baseball's healthy right now. And as far as I'm concerned, you always overpay for free agents. I mean, that's just how it goes. And this year, it's just doubly
Ben
true.
Wallace.
It's going to come back
It's
and
doubly-
bite all these teams in the ass in a few years. They're going to be crying poor because of these stupid-ass contracts.
I'm not seeing that. I just don't see that with the Cubs. I think that this is a franchise that's rolling in money right now.
The Cubs are
They
doing
built
what
a
they
big
should have
lineup.
done a long time
Exactly.
ago.
As
They're
far
going to
as
buy their way to the playoffs.
They overpaid, and you know what? That's okay. I mean, it's not my money.
It's not going to be a Tribune's money in a couple years.
Exactly. This is becoming a very attractive team if they can, get together some starters.
They've built a good lineup. There's no question when you look at them on paper that they've got a good lineup. But how many years have we gone to Wrigley Field, buddy, and watched people be able to hit the ball, but we still lose, win 70 games because we have no fucking pitching? If you're putting all your eggs in that one basket, where are the victories going to come from?
They're going to get some starters. I'm convinced of it. I don't know if it'll be Jason Schmidt, but I think that they're going to get some starters. And it would be great to have a guy like Schmidt. If you have him and Zach Brown at the top. I mean, Zach Brown had 16 wins with that anemic offense last year. So I think that there are a lot of options still out there. Maybe they're not all frontline guys, but I think that they'll be a
So you guys are cool with the Cubs just buying their way, Red Sox, Yankee style into the playoffs?
I don't hear any East Coasters complaining about being in the playoffs
they
every
should
fucking
be
year.
putting some
I'm
money
fine
back
with
into
it.
this team. I mean, for the amount of money that they have sitting around, I'm picturing Scrooge McDuck swimming pool. Like, the Cubs can afford to rebuild, just like the Yankees.
The
can
Cubs
afford
could.
to
That's
rebuild.
bullshit. If they wanted to, the Cubs could afford
You can do whatever you want, but people would not like it.
Whatever. What, are they going to not come to Wrigley Field? Come on.
It's
2
happened
years of
before.
losing.
It's happened before.
In
the
the
Cubs have
70s.
not. I mean, it's not like that was 1870s.
If the Cubs put out a shit team next year, minor leaguers that have promise, they're going to fill up Wrigley Field.
In my opinion, the Cubs have been rebuilding since 1908. I mean, they're still trying to figure it out. They, fucked up the Lincoln Log construction a couple of times, but
Year 99 where it's at.
Oh God! No real answers, just more headaches here from the north side. For Andrew and Mike, I'm Mike saying go Cubs. Get us a pitcher.